There is a tendency to frame Africa as this place that is constantly in need of our assistance, and it's such a sort of distant sort of aspect of planet Earth, you know. Yeah, having been to many countries and got to know a lot of people, it always seems that, you know, we have only one view of it, and you know, with anything, the news, just wherever it is, it amplifies something to give the sense that it's almost all. It's everywhere, and it affects everyone, and it's never that case, whatever it is.
Afel, does that frustrate you as well, that some Western celebrities patronise African countries and almost lump all these African countries together in one, forgetting that it's a vast continent with many differences?
Yes, I feel mal.
It hurts.
Nous ne sommes pas les mêmes.
We are different.
On n'a pas les mêmes espaces, on n'a pas les mêmes revenus, on n'a pas les mêmes mentalités.
We don't have the same space, we don't have the same mentality, we don't have the same revenue.
The new Band-Aid single that's coming out, do you welcome this effort, or is there a sense of frustration there for you?
Ce bandit même que je n'ai jamais entendu.
I've never heard of Band-Aid.
I mean, that speaks volumes for me.
Well, I know is that there's also this assumption that you know, in Africa everyone kind of knows what's going on. I mean, and this is the honest truth. A friend of ours, Bocoum, I bought Paul McCartney on the stage with him when we did Africa Express. We took the train round Britain. Had no idea who he was playing with, you know. And that you've got to understand that this is the point, is our perspective and our idea of what helps, and you know, our idea of what's wrong and right, are not necessarily shared by other cultures. There are problems with our idea of charity, especially these kind of sort of these things that suddenly balloon out of nothing and then create a media frenzy, where some of that sort of that essential communication is lost, and it starts to feel like it's a process where if you give money you solve a problem. And really, sometimes giving money creates another problem.
Do you think it's going to be much harder for this Band-Aid single to make such an impact, given that, you know, 30 years ago, what a single was £3.50, now you can download it for 99p. You're going to have to
look. And I mean, I don't know exactly where the money raised is going to go, but I'm sure they've got an awful lot of experience in, you know, they've learnt from their mistakes maybe, or their naivety, you know. So I'm sure it will be going to the right place. Personally, I think Médecins Sans Frontières probably is the best of all, because they were there first, and you know, there doesn't seem to be any politics involved with that. It's just people genuinely sort of putting themselves in harm's way to help people. So that seems like a very positive.
What you're doing, Afel, is so much about collaboration and bringing two different cultures together. How does that work for you?
Ça m'a donné de l'expérience. Moi-même, je pensais que ce n'était pas possible. Hein. Et quand j'ai rencontré une œuvre de Damon là, de passage, ça m'a amené du bonheur. Nom de Dieu, c'est vrai.
Working with other people is very good. You learn from their experience. For instance, when I listen to some of the music of Damon, it's kind of give me new ideas how to build my music.
On the Band-Aid signal, I think there's one African-born artist.
African-born artist?
Yeah, I mean, Angelique Kidjo.
Okay.
Am I pronouncing that right? Angelique Kidjo?
Angelique Kidjo.
I mean...
That's great. Just a few more would be nice. And also maybe go there. All those people who are making that sort of taking that afternoon out of their schedules, go to Africa, experience it, you know, feel that sense of magic, and you know, you maybe have a different attitude to life when you come back.
Damon Albarn and the Malian singer Afel Bocoum speaking through an interpreter at the Albert Hall earlier.